Hi, my name is Vanessa Conlin, Master of Wine and Head of Wine at Wine Access. Today I'm going to be tasting a wine from the Northern Rhône as part of the Discover France set that is a collaboration between Wine Folly and Wine Access. So where are we? We're in the Northern Rhône. This is in southeastern France, north of Provence. This has a warm continental climate, kind of granite, sand, clay soils, and it's divided by the Rhone River. So we're in Crozes-Hermitage, which is on the eastern bank of the river. And what's in the glass is Syrah. Now, part of this set is a wine from the Southern Rhone, where we're talking about blends of many different varieties, different red varieties blended together if it's a red wine. But if you're talking red wine and you're in the Northern Rhone, we're talking Syrah. So let's taste this, and then we'll dive back into the glass and why you should know the Northern Rhone. So it's pretty deep in color, kind of a vibrant ruby color with almost a little bit of purple there in the core. And then I'm going to swirl it around. And right off the bat, it has this sort of classic Syrah notes to it. Syrah can have a very sort of blackberry, blueberry note, but it has a lot of non-fruit aromas in the glass as well. A lot of floral violet, what we say is garrigue, which is sort of mix of herbs and flowers, lavender, fennel. It's really intriguing, and it has a bit of a smoky note to it as well, almost like a roasted meat. Really makes me want to dive back into this glass. And don't let me forget white pepper in this glass too. All right, let's taste it, and then really pay attention to what you're tasting, but also what you're feeling on your palate. Really, so much matches in terms of flavors, but let's talk about what we're feeling first. So my mouth is watering in a great way, in a way that makes me want to come back for another sip. That's the acidity. Also, I have a bit of a drying feeling, which comes from the tannins, which, give the wine its color. It has that tactile sensation of that drying feeling. But texturally, these tannins are kind of soft and supple. Body's about medium plus. And remember, body is the weight of the wine. It's not a flavor. But in terms of flavors, it's delicious. That cracked pepper note to it, blackberry. It does have a lot of that sort of dried herb notes, that fennel, sage. It has a bit of that smoky quality to it as well. And it really makes me think of a variety of different foods, leg of lamb, Brussels sprouts with bacon, roasted portobellas, very versatile. One of the things that I love about Syrah is that versatility. So many times I hear someone say, here's what I love about Cabernet Sauvignon. And I hear their descriptors and I think, what you're really describing is Syrah. So if you haven't tried a lot of Syrah, I hope you're enjoying this one. I certainly am, but I think that everyone should make more of an effort to try it. But so something to know about this region in the Northern Rhone is there's a serious factor affecting the vineyards, which is wind. It's called the Mistral, and it is no joke. It's a strong wind that comes from the north. It sort of has some good qualities and some risky qualities in the vineyards. It keeps the airflow moving. It's great for mitigating some disease pressure in the vineyards, but it also is very strong. In some cases, it can even blow over the vine. So you'll see things sort of low to the ground or staked. And it can actually sort of lend a freshness to the wine, though, from that cooling influence. Some of these vineyards also are very steep. So again, impossible on a very steep slope. If you're trying to do anything with the machine, you'll see people climbing these hills with their baskets on their back to harvest these grapes. And it's really, somebody's full-time job in some instances just to keep the walls to stop from falling that hold up these vineyards. So it's an extraordinary region. Again, if you're talking red wine, it's really the mecca of Syrah. And I hope you're enjoying this as part of the Discover France set.